Now, again, I repeat this. The economy of this country, no day outside President Bio one time. It get challenges. It get problem.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how you waiting will be the rating where you go give on how una don't
10 being
perform?
the
10 being the highest.
About 4.
4 over 10.
Yes.
Now una don't do.
Yes.
Okay, that mean that is failure.
Yes, we don't fail.
Now the economy.
Yes, we
fail. Them fail. Yo, well we pull them come out. Them fail. Yo, unala we pull them come out. Them fail. Yo, well we pull them come out. Them fail. Yo, unala we pull them come out. Them fail. Amba maslala mengange. Them fail. Afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuetutu wange. Them fail. We don't sing in kosote we tire. Till now they know we're free we. Them fail. If we help righteous they go up. Then why I want for kill we? Them fail. When you talk they send police for you. For luck we not pademba. Them fail. Them people are them too alaki. Then why are they no sober? Them fail. And they treat we not this we country like I say we not strangers. Them fail. Now they want for pass the bill na parliament. Then why are they not kill us? Them fail. Yo, well we pull them come out. Them fail. Yo, unala we pull them come out. Them fail. Yo, well we pull them come out. Them fail. Yo, unala we pull them come out. Them fail. Amba maslala mengange. Them fail. Afuma minu matenu tuma taura nuetutu wange. Them fail. So make we come together, make we vote for make we gain with freedom. Them fail. We can't see just they appreciate. It's alone with the suffer. Them fail. Where you go now other foreign land. Them people then they enjoy.
Fambulo na kushe endo na aduo. We are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet jazz alone. Now we own. Whoa, let we left for do them bad things them. We they feel a most alone. Now we own. Whoa, we had. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we had go before.
Family una kushe again inside this one big family house and una kabo. Well, I always tell you say this not the house where we all sit down and decide for call. We are well every day I also they tell you say when you as a responsible person left you also go out in the streets, what do they think of where you they come? You for bring something at the table for make you can share with you people and where you get another yard. Because of that one day, this house decided for bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. As una know what they go on right now. Now the country, you know good, you know fine, you war, and they still they do them. But when you can look inside the basket, waiting we get it today. As I've been on us for a long time, think boku, we don't have word on me as well. And you can try what they call. How they call ourselves? Equalize. Now I come for today. Join we inside. We had Mina by Bure Kablai from the north.
And Mina Slpp, the freedom fighter. Well, a lot of things in the inside the program. This is now campaign day 3. SLPP then don't allege say don't attack the APC Party as then they do them campaign inside Kailahun district. Well, we will carry up more inside that one, the quick one for see what thing they happen. And as well, the mayor, former mayor of the FREETOWN
City Council don't challenge the list where ECSL and pull and said this not to the list where the APC be request for. Where the list will still want for Siam. Well, inside the program today, we can talk to the former presidential spokesman for the last caretaker, where na Ernest Baikuma. In him na Abdullah Begete. They can give you update on waiting they happen with regards the APC Party as then they go on with the campaign. Good update. We give you serious information them on waiting them. Basically, they go on waiting they happen. You know, as we don't hear about the bonds, we don't hear about the Koinadugu till them. But then Koinadugu and Kailahun. So Kailahun you not been common fine. We can get an update on that one day. And same way, so we go talk on different other issues them where we could get for ask them inside the program. Well, no waste any more time because I think say it will take between not too long. It depends because it gets for just can't join when I make a kaya, but I get accidents along the way. Not accidents by body but by phone. Welcome to the show, Mr. Begeti. Unmute your mic.
Thank you very much, Sengbe Pierre and Baibure Kaplai. For me, now always an opportunity una can give me, and I really appreciate that.
So I don't know that get the opportunity now. Anyway, you know, humble man, humble Africa. Anyway, but still, now we get the opportunity for get you na the platform. So let me start. Let me not waste any more time. You know, waiting at the latest with regards today. You know, na the South on a campaign them APC.
We did in a very robust campaign because as you know, I tell the people of Sierra Leone this morning when I go on Epic Radio and TV that this election is a referendum on the SLP. Then come on a platform say that they can't change the lives of Sierra Leoneans. But today, we don't see how they don't mess this economy. Today, we don't see how they introduce two currencies them where they in parallel in an economy where we not get much for export, but rather with the imports. We don't in an economy where we don't see the dollar. As of this evening, yeah, the dollar don't go up to 2,450,000 euros.
Okay, congratulations.
So we, that referendum day, I tell the Sierra Leonean, the public say, we get an alternative plan. And that alternative plan, that may go Koinadugu.
All right, I want for tell you say Abdullah Beyte direct inside salon we had. Usai, of course, the time we been there out of we had, not also in network been telling. But I don't go now we had, of course. That now welcome ceremony.
Oh well. Now the work. You know say your uncle don't change the life of people them na the country. They enjoy light 24 hours. Don't so we go talk na pali.
Yes, and everything, internet connectivity is very strong and all things. So this now basically what we get right now. Abdullah Beyte don't freeze and that, so we can try and see how best we can, you know, like I don't know waiting for even okay. We go basically get them back. I'm pretty sure it go left and come back for like we can discuss issue them where they happen inside the country. So we go on, we move on as time to go. What thing we see along the way, I'm not able to understand exactly within this thing. One mommy, I see one video where that mommy it makes sense. It makes sense. It really makes sense out of waiting if they talk. You know, then they see the mommy like waiting they say nah joke, but no. Not a joke. And we as well they can look inside one other issue inside the Powerman chief for near chiefdom inside Koinadugu district. Don't threaten people and say if A, P, C, when then they vote, he could deal with it after the election. As Indo win, as the Powerman chief, you don't get two positions, you don't be Powerman chief, and at the same time, you don't be PCMP. So we can look inside all of the issues and they inside the program for today. But first, before we go to that, let me go quickly and listen to this mommy with a very sensible message. We'll come back just now.
Okay. What you not do to we? Una pick we say, what in Timini man talk say, no petisu. Una not take we say, we not important people there. Una no can show we how for vote. Some of we will not understand. Why that for be? For today, tomorrow, Mind you, okay, if we not go help we do that day, if I add the time don't sort now. 11 now. Who they now? Who ready? Now ready? Wow, they pass about to one direction. For see, now so.
Now so then the vote.
Aha. But why that for me?
They know they can't see you now. Una they old mommy. They're supposed to go around at their host and they show now.
Not very European woman. I'm not afraid for talk to now, because they for the who are ready for making better. Are they for that person?
Okay, so you see this now old mommy, but the word where it talk, it touching, emotional.
Too much.
It's too conscious for like now this we can see education, not a book and pen no more.
No.
This mommy really enlightened and he know exactly what he wants, but just that in a direction. Now that is A for tomorrow bambayo. Leona no go say just no na get boku void na.
Void votes exactly.
Now for tomorrow we don't understand. What you they do? Hey Papa God, this mommy he send message
and they're ready for vote for who that they come
with better. Hey.
I think this now a big message for especially ECSL and also the party them.
Yes, I think the party them.
The party them. Because I don't forget about ECSL now, yeah. I think this is now a responsibility for APC and SLPP. And moreover APC. Because the side where they right now. Now they need for take this kind of venture. They need for take this kind of move for see how they meet there with all people there. For show them now show you the vote. I think they will start them. We will play a video now where I see some APC members and mobilize and start them but not continue.
Okay, so the thing now then yes, well they're not going to reach all side. But what will they say? They need for do more. Like when they go with them campaign there, so when they go instead of them they dance. One of the things them wait for their part of the agenda now for make sure say then display print bobolo or babala or balabala voter how they call it ballot paper. Yeah, with the two candidates then. Yeah. Or almost candidates get for day. Then make sure they put them. And then they display them say when you go for vote, na so, and when you don't vote done, not so, na so.
Na so, yeah.
The mommy. And you know what everything he talk? Because the thing is very confusing. Not one system with use system. Now the first time this when you use one system. We use PL system. For the member of parliament in a district block. Yeah. We use that first past the post. When for the mayor, chairman, and councillor. Then we use the I don't know how they call that waiting again. Not to first pass the vote. When you get 55% for presidential. 3 system now we use. 3 system. Imagine this mommy don't pick this thing at this early age. So they need for step up. This night we can talk. When we talk, then feel say number one for talk. Or because until we stress. Yes, we stress. Because we stress for we people then. So this mommy don't pitch out this idea. What thing then go do for that? Very important.
Well, I think this is a message. As the mommy don't pass them, we say don't help for pass them now, yeah. And una self when they watch the program, una help for pass this message because to be honest with you, it's very important for me and you. This now all granny, you can look at this now go it go so. You understand? But me and you, this is very important because the more we get the wrong person at the place, now the more we suffer. Some of them I may not get much again. This now for like guarantee it's no more now. Me and you go one live that kind of life, one be that kind of host, one day, one flex, all that funny stuff and them. But all that one day they go with. We get that kind of leader where they able to push we to that kind of direction. Not to that direction where they be so not see, not to me they talk about they are big. So this is not just message. We make we all help for pass this message for make it reach the one them we're supposed for do what this man made the call for.
Okay. So welcome back, Mr. Beatty.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that the network was terrible in the rain heavily.
Okay. So so before even we go to that one day, people not be here, Yusuf. Okay, before we go to that referendum, the way we they talk about, so something just come up where they talk about. Where for me, we feel it's very, 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 very much important. We just play one video of one mommy, where it tell we say, now then don't ready for put who that them feel say we can make the country better. He say, but hey, they're not sure they have for vote. And now for tomorrow Bambayo, let them not go say tomorrow na so don't happen. They want for Sabia for vote, some of them not Sabi. And interestingly, we get 3 systems we use for this election for the first time in history. We use the first past the post, we use the district block when the PR system, and then we use the one for the presidential when 55%. I don't know how they call that one they say, you know. So this they might be on the point. What do they do in terms of voter education?
These are points way very, very important and crucial for we. Now that make we as a party, we don't foresee them problem there. Yeah. Now that make we been challenged the introduction of the PR system last minute by this government. We even go to court. And last week, Tuesday, I've been make it very clear. I've been able also engage na SLBC Morning Coffee, the Director for Voter Education at the Electoral Commission, Sierra Leone. I tell us, say now they can't put the extra burden on we the political parties them for say for go complement to own voter education because we are not listening. We end up going to court, the court back go rule against we as a party. Now the time for use so effectively sell we alternative manifesto to the people of this country. The Electoral Commission, they appeal to political parties, and particularly with the APC, say, do you allow help them on this voter education? So we, they do we own part. It is very crucial. As we, they move in this engagement, we get to call the pooling agents them, where we they per recruit right now. When the former transport minister, Logus Kuruma, now they coordinate that one day. And while should they do that, we they also provide education to the people them how for vote. Because at the end of the day, the electoral commission can't tell we say now almost a 2 type of voting they do. We get for some of the people who they elect, who they do the first past the post. The other one them, you know they see picture, now symbol they see where we just they go for people for voting. And we make it clear. Some people and they then go able to connect to the candidates them when they see picture, that pictorial way of voting. So this is so confusing that we get for can now go to the drawing board again, and then they would depend right now as a political party because we want to make sure for register is one thing, for go collect your voter ID card is another thing. But how for able to cast your vote effectively and the right way now in very crucial in these elections. Okay,
so we want to begin look at different things. Before we go into the issue of this alternative government where you been the try for explain so, as soon as they go about with una campaign, you know, we don't get several issues them. Like the first day na born, today the third day na Kailahun. Tell me about this. You get any idea of what happened na Kailahun?
Yes, it's so sad. One of we own strong APC person is send with the updates waiting happen. You know, it's so wrong when a government don't say they don't work for this country. They say they can't give you bunya. They say they don't so work that everybody don't bed full, the country, everybody happy. If you so feel say everybody happy, why not let you they go old people them, unleash violence on APC people them? You they tell people and say they don't betray the SLPP because you say Kailahun are the stronghold. They send we the pictures them where it's so terrible where you see they attack people them, they wound them, and not so just na Kailahun it happen. Even na Rutai. Today, I go na party office. When I go na party office, I go meet with the victims them of SLPP them violence. When I go meet with them, what they tell me is so puzzling. You see somebody them pulling teeth, you see somebody them beat them, they show me. When I see them today, it's just despicable. But we as a party, whilst we they continue for being law abiding, we want for send a clear message for say these elections, intimidation not they work, violence not they work, because the people are resolved for make sure say we kick out the SLPP. So all that they are we they collect them. At the end of the day, there must be accountability for all the human rights violations where this government they continue for do, where this party they continue for do. Because it is not just unacceptable, but a coward them for let them go in Kailahun, go meet people in our net, they pull in at their host, they beat them, they torture them. I think say then they against all the instruments of international human rights, including we very constitution, we say nobody not for be subjected to then kind torture there. So this is
we don't see Usai, you know, the SLPP then they do the election then campaign. We don't hear any incidents of such, and we don't hear a lot of people and they say now APC they attack themselves for make sure say them paint the SLPP in a very bad way.
Well, you know, Slpp, if you want one of the victims where I meet to today in a party office from Sarah Rutai. I not see this now one of the most weakest arguments where SLPP don't ever bring. How we go attack we young people them? Wait till we go stand for gain. When them people there they go about very peacefully for make sure say they exercise the rights to vote, they exercise the rights to participate in the electoral process, and for exercise the rights to belong to a political party of their choice. We're very clear in chapter 3 of the Constitution, we say everybody, if you go to section 15B, you get the right to associate to the party where you elect. That is just the crime we then commit. But we they collate all of them in there, we they tell SLPP say, they know they go scot-free with all the human rights violations and abuses there when they happen.
So if you reach that side day, now the election they near, and this intimidation, as of now, most of we will feel say if we don't the limit, but it just they be worst. And when I get for no say, the day for voting, it get for worst pass waiting they up right now. Waiting una don't do for make una get for able secure una people already get for go vote.
We don't tell you people for continue for be law abiding. Dr. Samura is a peaceful president to be. Even today, when they go sign a communique about peace, if you watch the demeanor, the body language of somebody like President Julius Maada Bio,
I'm happy you picked that up.
Now a very infantile approach than they do. Because you know when they go attack APC, then you go sign a communique. To mean an irony. Now that make we send a very clear message for say, you know what? Would they defy any form of intimidation? Would they defy any form of violence? This election, it be ma, and it not only they be ma, the people them they resolve say, then they go vote against SLPP. Now that make we they continue for promote peace messages them because one for defy the odds say this election. Violence not they bring democracy for we. And as a peaceful party like the APC, we go continue for trumpet the messages of peace so that at the end of the whole coming to governance, we go continue for all the SLPP and all the key players them accountable for the human rights abuses and violations.
Because Mr. Abdullahi, we own concern is you get most of una supporters the way they say if they don't vote, then go look for secure them votes that they know they go too far from the polling stations. We all hope saying that the police in right for secure everybody in the country. But when they see the same police, some of them, they use the command of this government, they still do the civilian them bad. So what's that we hope as civilians?
That is exactly the situation we happen at Kailahun. You analyze them as if you were on the ground. This now happen. The police then they, with impunity, then they attack the people left. So now it make us say the arguments when they say now APC they attack themselves now a very weak link because any side way violence they the police then get the rights for go and protect lives and property. So the one tell we say because in their own allegation for saying now APC they attack APC, therefore they don't get the right to intervene. That tell you say it was a coordinated ploy and who resist that as a party. Now that make we a call on citizens them for continue for be peaceful and that therefore defy any form of intimidation and violence because we don't understand say That is the strategy the SLPP is using come election day, so that people them go afraid for Comonado. But I will tell them say that was a false premise. Our people are resolved.
So now let we concern again to na pulling agents don't again for sin. This is not another concern. Inside the same intimidation. Una they advise una members them for be law-abiding people them, which we all respect. But in a case tomorrow, that pulling agent then at the polling station for try for see what thing they go on, and then these so-called talks of SLPP enter na them polling stations and they for try for do something where no go okay for that polling agent. Waiting go be the polling agent in security as well.
Well, we dey expect say the security apparatus them, where then they deploy.
You mean the police?
Well, not just the police.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, we dey expect the police, we dey expect the military, we dey expect the office of ONS for let them know say any chaos we get for happen because of their actions, they will be held accountable. Because we expect them for be neutral, we expect them for make sure say them protect the votes of Sierra Leoneans, because it is their democratic right to determine the government way they want. And this is where we believe say already the international community don't already deploy international observers that we don't come, where then they can do a needs assessment on the security threats of potential areas that we also believe say their presence in their areas that they will forestall any form of violence and intimidation. But again, we as a party, we know they can overly rely on the international community. We have a responsibility for protect our votes and protect Sierra Leoneans so that they will able to cast the votes them in a free, fair, and transparent election.
So the international community, they don't make them very clear, say they don't come for kind of interfere, rather than come for watch, and at the end of the day, maybe then pull, well, not to maybe then pull them the report of what everything they observe.
Well, now that they make sure say they continue for blow the whistle, because the strategy of the APC is they want go decide a way they know say will beat them flat. They want go for go create chaos day, cause confusion day, with a view for let them annul them centers and they. So now that make them they do that strategy day. But they will be surprised that we will resist that as a party.
Okay, so you been talk about this issue now, Bintumani.
Yes.
Osai then go do this peace talk for the election. You know, you be talk about the body language, and then I see this picture where somewhere like the try for touch Marabi and then Marabi with the like pulling and back.
And they watch him for say, look at this man. The president not able to come audaciously for tell Sierra Leoneans and say, listen, as your president, I am a fountain of honor. I am president for everybody. I have a responsibility to protect lives and property. And that my supporters, anybody will go create chaos and violence in the name of the SLPP, I will not protect that person. That is what we want the president to say. That way, we will hold them accountable. But when in West, they even go na Kailahun, now I make the attack na Kailahun, it not be surprising to some of us. Because in West, we don't tell we say, why Kailahun people for even allow APC for who puts poster in a Kailahun. So that is hate speech and incitement. And this is where we are collating all of them in there so that we can hold them accountable when the time comes.
I think this will be exactly what they look forward to, because we'll be not hearing some of the things. But when I look at this other thing again, I see when they go back and forth with the police. You know, when a team say if they not handle the issue of this voter register and the issue of this ID cards, them when I go do demonstration, nationwide demonstration, then the police come and say that now incites a full message, and then go the one for everybody we law abiding, or else then go use the appropriate law for take care of any situation like that. You know, and but in a statement like that, whenever you hear PPRC police or any other person come and say something like that, we don't see Kailahun violence. We don't see Bon's violence. ONS in the beginning been tell we say if anybody interrupt or disturb somebody in protest or in campaign, then go take action. But we not hear one word from them up to this minute.
Well, so we is not surprising. I think say the first mistake where we do now for let we allow a card carrier person like the chairman of the PPRC, who was a former deputy minister of justice and attorney general, for let he even can't head the PPRC. What do you expect? It will definitely work in the interest of the SLPP and the pronouncements about neutrality. So we now a political fast. But again, what I don't pass, Gary, this election they happen, and we will continue for make sure say we ginger up our base for let the people and come out and defy any act of violence and intimidation, because the people are resolved that the referendum is we are tired with political violence, we are tired with human rights violations, and we are tired in the sinking of the economy of this country. And that the blueprint and future of this democracy and the future of good governance, the future for now we get a better Sierra Leone is in the APC and Dr. Samura Kamara.
But as all this the be, you know, just start like for say now between SLPP and APC, you know, we see other set of people as well. They interfere into, you know, the issue of this I call them this election. You know, people that we're not even supposed to put on politics business. We see them they come strongly and they talk about politics. You know, interfere Parliament chiefs them for example and other and set of people. So in the area of this, what thing una they do? You know, for make sure say the one that we not supposed to put on politics, una hold them to account.
Will they just tell them, say, you know what? When you involve in politics, now you write for support a candidate of your choice, but not be a divisive personality. Because not forget, say, particularly in the case of Paramount Chiefs, them, they are custodians of our traditions and they are custodians of bring communities there together. But if they become agents of polarization, if they become agents for divide the country, I think say history will not forgive them. And that make they say, let them continue for be neutral. They can have their political beliefs as Sierra Leoneans, because that right is assured them under Chapter 3 of our 1991 Constitution. But they cannot be seen to be divisive.
Okay.
So the message is very clear. Let them stay out of divisiveness, because you know they born good picket.
So we not actually done yet. I want to play something. Unfortunately, you know go hear him. I don't know if you watch whilst you on the program. If you get another thing where you watch, I want to play this thing for you. For people let them see this particular video, and then we'll come back to you quickly.
Absolutely.
But I think they cancel all this. Yes, I did. Because Friday night we they don't say they don't pull it. Okay. But for about this street na SLPP. Yeah. Well,
okay. Me and the Paramount chief and the air chief done. Where I just win as PCMP. Me, when take me as number 1 for SLPP MP. Yeah. Under this party, I don't get too long. I don't become a Paramount chief. I don't become a PCMP. So I don't call the whole entire Naya chief down for local launch the campaign. So that when they see we, make them not surprised. And the call I call them, starting from the section chief, town chief, Mami Queen, chair lady, youth leader, they all don't come, they don't present that people. But they can launch the campaign for say any station which had a mistake. I heard the A, P, C, when election don't make to have a deal with you. Not to buy food. And Food Foundation Shelton don't come meet me for can support me. And ready for support me. They are very open, they are very, very accommodative. They always get a smiling face. So therefore, on behalf of me, on behalf of Food Foundation, we're ready for delivery seats. Wow!
Thank you.
Wait now. Sit down.
We'll be talk for so they can, not so. And we'll come for talk, table and for sit back. What will be talk? person they can support you. And they support this who they can. Unoboku. But the input who they can add to it will go far, will make things very smooth for us. You understand? Waiting me they advocate for now, as we see done now. So secrecy enough for their money. In the sense here is where you get information, this man gets information, share quick. They will strategize what to do for do next. Yeah, what to do for do next. Because waiting now the whole thing, the supporters are not to now want. Not to now want. Now the one there with the dinner corner with the peep, now the one draw. The one there way they be not vexed by we, now the one draw. Then the one there even with the dinner APC and our brothers and our sisters we not there for make one matter. Oh, they explain the president's vision to them.
Wow. Well, of course, Mr. Abdullahi, just like what you say, we don't know if you watch this particular video, but if I be fine, you able to watch this video and listen waiting a paramount chief. We're supposed to be neutral. Waiting a paramount chief talk against own people them. You know, just like waiting with the talk about when this government take over, all the laws them, the rights them, where you as a citizen get, they make sure for hijack everything and put them beside them one time. Make I just interpret or translate what this paramount chief say. He said inside this SLPP, he don't get two positions, in a paramount chief and in a member of parliament. And for make he be member of parliament, make the old chiefdom count them say in a SLPP paramount chief. Not SLPP member of parliament, but SLPP paramount chief.
But you say yes, SLPP member of parliament.
No, I want to take a 1-1.
No, in a number one,
SLPP
member
SLPP,
of parliament.
you know, and in the make sure with the powers them where SLPP don't give them, the two powers them where in the emphasize on Naya. If they use them against a people them any polling station where here is somebody say, Alex, if you buck your foot no more, you say, hey, you not reaching at the PA2, you buck your foot. They call somebody buck, they say, hey, I don't buck my foot. That a day. And they make sure for deal with you, and they deal with you back after the election. And it get other members that wake up for can join them. There's a pass message for say, they're not about cool. But then they can create impact for can support them. How? Then they make sure that any information, whether you or anything will happen, then they can strategize. And we know that what they inside SLPP. So what you make up of this statement there from an old paramount chief?
You know,
chiefdom.
I can tell people and say, when you get a government, we come on a platform of violence. This is what you expected, a trickle down. And if na other side, that paramount chief, they automatically, now I make I tell you, say that communicate with and sign, mother be then go sign, say for peace. Now just a showcase, now papi show, now photo opportunity. That paramount chief, according to the Public Elections Act, should have been arrested immediately. By now, if they behind bars, they not get no business or go intimidate people them in a paramount chief, they not go business for go say that political tolerance they will forget, it should not happen in chiefdom. But again, when you get people them when no they read, you go put semi-illiterate somebody like that one day, with all due respect, I don't care about his status as paramount chief. That is what you get. But again, it is a survival piece for him because it no say his survival depend on feeding the SLPP. But again, I blame the SLPP to a very large extent and the other people in our government for let this man they go talk their kind of then they're not even cautioning. That tell you say they are complicit in their kind of statements and they still call on the authorities, including my President Bio. I always say the buck stays with him. Anything happen when a chaos, this country collapses into chaos. he will be the one held responsible. The buck stays on his desk. He has a responsibility as the father of the nation. Elections, not a war. This paramount chief, now you the president here and start. If they go talk things that we divisive, when a hate speech, when a intimidation, when a trend towards violence and undermine the peace and security of the state, and they expect some people that like the Office of National Security, the IG for don't summon this paramount chief here, by now, therefore, charge them under the Public Elections Act for promoting intimidation and violence. But that not they happen. That is why the people they know that. That is why they are going to give us the opportunity as a party, the APC, for can correct some of their anomalies there where they happen. A paramount chief not get no right, they not get no business for go unleash intimidation on in subjects them, because if you go do that, are you go able to assert your authority as a paramount chief? It is like you are shooting yourself on the feet.
You know, similar things like this don't happen. In the Kwenadugu by-election will be happen one time. We see some member them of SLPP, we say then they with the Deputy Minister of Justice. Bingo and arrest one councillor because the councillor be party agent for your party when at the APC. Then say he not supposed for do that because in a councillor and he supposed for supports the people and not for one political party. They arrest them, they even molest them in front of the chief, then can't go to police station, and at the end of the day we don't know what happen again. But in the case of this, we see then they support them, you know, how you feel say we go end up at the end of the day with that kind of authority there, so they dictate for the people.
Continue for call the police, the ONS. We all know say majority of them have been compromised, but let them be no say they are Sierra Leoneans. Anything will go wrong in these elections where they cascade to violence, they will be held responsible. The Office of National Security, where they coordinate the security sector, not to just go talk big talk that television or whatever, say anybody will come, then they crush them. We have passed that stage. This is an opportunity. Though we prove the naysayers they're wrong as a nation, let us make sure we go into these elections as peaceful Sierra Leoneans, as a civilized nation, so that who the people they want, now in will triumph. Because afterwards, political sovereignty lies in the hands of the people. Now that make every 5 years when they go into elections. It's just unfortunate that again, my battery they almost die because this conversation has been very interesting so far.
Too much.
But at the same time, as you see no more now, small rain will come, the internet get problem, blackouts now they suffer in this country. Some of the reasons why we are going to kick the SLPP out of governance.
Okay, and we want to talk about something quickly. I want to take a break, but I'm not able to take a break now. Now talk about this issue of the voter register. Then they ask for disaggregated the total number of people that will vote. You know, they then give we by segment, by polling station, by center, and by districts. But we see the ECSL come out with a particular, list today where a lot of people, including the mayor, challenge that particular thing. Say this not the thing where the APC party asked for.
Not so you will ask for. Who ask for a disaggregated list where they tell we say every center how many polling stations they needed. Why then they afraid for giving that one day? I always they say those state institutions, when I reflect on waiting President Obama may talk say, we need strong institutions in Africa. These are a classic example because let them come, let them not be accomplices them for undermine the democratic process in this country. Because we they take tally, they will be held accountable. They will be held responsible if anything go bad, it go into chaos. Not so we push on that. But again, we they continue for call on the Electoral Commission that all what we ask for now a disaggregated list where they tell we in every center how many polling stations they needed.
But
That
also,
will
wait.
help.
I listened to the ECSL boss the other day. Tell we plain one say, then go give una the electronics copy. But the one way go can at the public, or if civil society or other person ask, it will get for be on a request. So maybe then just pull this as a total number of people that will register, not to the one way we actually ask for. Maybe then still live up on that. You don't think so?
That we ask for. If they pull that disaggregated list, the question now is why they no want for pull that list. They don't create a lot of conspiracy theories and suspicions. Now, because they don't go populate certain areas and say they get population where they don't get, the people they not needing. Those are all the suspicions. That is why we are calling them to do the honorable thing, made and give a disaggregated list so that the centers them, we will able to know how many polling stations are there. It is so simple and straightforward. So for we they call on Sierra Leoneans and for join we, for very loudly ask, why are they refusing to submit this list? Why? Waiting at the ulterior motive. Waiting and get up the list. Because it's very easy for let the Chief Electoral Commissioner can a radio and television tell we say, in the committee itself say, the elections get to be fair, free and transparent. But the actions, they contradict totally.
You know, it tell me something again during the PPLC meeting or PLC meeting. Say, you're not going to ever allow anybody for audit in system because of privacy reason. I want to ask APC receive that message.
And where is the transparency? Where is the transparency? We now the 1 million question nowadays. And all them pronouncements the way that they make. If then why I contribute for undermine the peace and security in this country, which they don't already compromise to a very large extent, they will be held accountable. And thank God, the eyes of the international community, the eyes of Sierra Leoneans, the eyes of the International Criminal Court are on Sierra Leone. That is the hope we have. But the people are resolved because the destiny of the country, the destiny of these elections, we know they can mortgage them solely in the hands of the international community. But we should also take responsibility.
Okay, so we will come left you now, let you for not totally die out, you know, and we will bring you again in another program for where we can talk about on a manifesto and the manifesto of the SLPP as well, for where we see waiting on a get way better or waiting on a get way worse, because we will get a look at that and critically. So we want to tell you thank you for joining inside the program today.
I always appreciate this opportunity, and let God continue the things that Una they do for Mama Sierra Leone. Let God continue for bless Una and give Una the wisdom, because Una day under nobody is giving you anything. It is for Sierra Leone you are doing it because you have a wish for Sierra Leone for continue for prosper. God bless Una for that.
God bless you
God
too.
bless you too.
And get yourself a wonderful night.
Bye-bye.
Okay. In name na Abdullah Berete. In been the first talkman for Anes Baikoma. The Tewe Anes Baikoma now been the caretaker of Wiyad. In other words, we now be the president of the country, and him been the talk for him. And he don't talk to we about different things. Then we they get a break now quickly, and then we come back just now.
Hey, beautiful people! Big news alert! The Afro-Caribbean Festival is making a comeback with its second edition.
Catching a boat to go to some other island and then driving the cars and getting off the boat, it was like I was in the movies, and I was like, whoa. So we next to everybody. I'm hot, you know, sweating, you know, wearing my makeup and all that good stuff. Everything sweating, you know, everything coming off my face, but I'm telling you, I would not replace that experience for anything. I know a lot of Americans, or at least where I'm from, we don't have that opportunity. So the fact that I could, you know, meet individuals that would even invite me to take the time to show me that love is just priceless.
Oh, it was a wonderful experience. I mean, it was it was full of fun, you know, full of laughter, full of you know, vibes, great music. It was great meeting people from all over the world. We had people came over from Canada, the UK, the US, of course. So it was a wonderful experience. Great memories.
Running from December 20th, 2023 to January 2nd, 2024. Get ready for an incredible experience. Here's the deal. Choose from awesome packages, and guess what? You can secure your spot by your desired monthly payment plan ranging from 3 to 8 monthly installments with a 30 to 12% initial deposit. How cool is that? But don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to join us this year. Ready to jump in? Head over to www.africarabbianfestival.com. Select your preferred package and scroll down. Choose your payment plan, hit that Add to Cart button, and proceed to check out. Provide your info, agree to the terms and conditions. Select your payment method, and voila! Sit back, relax, and count the days till December. And don't forget to stay tuned for the flight details from the official airline for the Afro-Caribbean Festival, Air Senegal, which will be leaving from Milan, France, and New York to Freetown, Sierra Leone for the festival. See you there, funky souls!
Welcome back, we family members them. Well, we just don't play you the adverts for the Afro-Caribbean show. I know see plenty of you prepare right now for go bogey. Man, let me run down. You know, let we shake body small. Not all about stress. Sometimes anybody the body needs shake. You forget about the stress and then you go home, you relax. Anyway, we can enter back inside the baskets. The good, the bad, the ugly.
But before we go inside and we just talk about this paramount chief now from near chiefdom inside Koinadogo district. They make strong statement. Now as I don't see the reason why make chiefdom people and can run after the paramount chiefdom. And not they end up for sit down at the paramount chief. Because with a statement like this, you don't talk like for say now you they give the people a life.
Food.
Life. Because food says you need to talk to them so. Life.
Brother, when the paramount chief did talk, I even afraid for him. You know, we always consider with the advise people because in life, when you listen to some of them platforms, they give it to you again. Not to for no more, you listen, you go. But I don't know how some people take politics. You know, the angle where this paramount chief come out. I don't know. I just tell me what I say. This he think he say as he think. Because if now somebody this way they think say government, now something where they change.
I think, but you get certain ones about them where they get carried away with easily. It just don't feel safe. You know, I tell you this the other day. Honestly, they're not sending for talk this what we talk to.
Of course.
So now this I can tell you about some support of them. It just feels say when he say this. Of course, it didn't have a good book.
It hype himself now the party.
It didn't have a good book of the government. So for in chiefdom, anytime we knock them out, and they open the doors for them. Now the thing is, this make plenty people they do waiting in this.
No, you're right.
Now the thing is,
you're right. Because as a paramount chief, I go talk their words there. I see if I hear somebody say APC. APC.
And when they deal with you. When they count the results FIA, then say APC. After the election, they deal with now.
Slpp allow assume now say SLPP lost election. Forget say this not to APC again for say na Samuel Kamara or na social person na APC. Now it don't insult young people them. And if forget to realize say inside in chiefdom now mix people them the way they support different political party them. Government change today. Samuel go sit down I don't know self. The APC goes go sit down I don't know self. Young people and grab for this kind of word. Where it talk who's God way.
You know, I want to bring one reference to one of the people where they just don't declare for APC. Then there's there.
Go ahead.
Sumano Kapen. Now be the same situation where he faced now in chiefdom. You know, whereas it be people not be they say eye to eye. What happens? They're going after him, commander in chiefdom, ain't he?
Yeah.
They're going after him. Now then they make a cease for become paramount chief. So now the same thing like this. In the case of USA, you go see tomorrow, like you say, government change. Of course. The people they run after him.
Big time.
And they run after him. And once they run after him, they ever get peace.
And the situation they go out for control, even by the caretaker will go take over.
Now he say in at the number one. So now we see why some of the member of parliament, them paramount chief member of parliament, them been dormant at parliament. Now he not even going to parliament. Okay, yes, it don't fair anyway, but they not even swear in it. You don't be number one SLPP member of parliament. Remember, and not to SLPP ordinary member of parliament. A paramount chief way support for Sudan middle, but don't make them very clear. So tomorrow, now you will begin see as we begin talk, so you know exactly what's going to come from.
But of course, bad thing can the SLPP, you don't declare in a SLPP member of parliament NPC. So then they declare bad luck can say you, it just a support.
Yes.
Good can say you, of course in a day, any two day, when I say a day.
No turning back.
But the thing is, we still there. We see some of them. We go see tomorrow if government change. How some of them people are go there. We tell young people, not forget about the government now. Not forget about the government people now.
I make we pray God for we get long life and well body for see things then. Because inside we had what you never see other side. You see and now go quick one to the mayor in side and let we able to forget this situation. As any way but join me today instead of not to feel okay, the rain and other things then. But I will listen to in segments quickly. We'll come back just now.
Good morning. This is Freetown City Council Sanitation Complaint Hotline. How may I help you today?
I work for the Freetown City Council and attached to the Fecal Sludge Management Unit. We don't set up a new hotline where the hotline in number na 8244 for look at the sanitation issues then at the municipality with the help of the mayor. And this 8244 line not so a toll-free line. People can call like if you septic tank don't full, then people can also they call if your neighbor in wastewater they disturb you. You can call this hotline. We can address that issue there for you. We get support from GOAL and the administration of the Freetown City Council, the Chief Administrator and Management, and this sanitation hotline. It be a thing where we all for benefits na the municipality.
Bless the speed, DJ Rampage.
Freetown City Council. We come here last also. We sensitize you. We tell you say.
Freetown get but 1.5 million people with tap and they work here. With 30 health inspector and around 150 metropolitan police, we get the power for put strength behind the law them where they cover the council pandoti business. Every week, then they work all about the city, they talk to Freetonians them for make all man go able understand the bylaws them and waiting the council wants them for do. Them people here go they go around and watch for any side where the 8244 hotline inform them say problem they pandoti business. And same way so, they watch for the other side them where they make triangles for clean and by so they broke the law. This now how we see Freetown. Don't clean back na Freetown and the Metropolitan Police there deep on the patrol.
Sanitation they go about the sensitization, while the Metropolitan Police they go on enforcement on council bylaws. We don't make a wide sensitization to the public. Let them aware, let them know that they are Freetonians, let them know that the mayor in program and developmental idea that Freetown for clean, and we want them all for let them all come on board and we all make salute as a mother land and we all look salute as we own country will be one of the best countries in Africa.
My name is Abdul Karim Mansari.
They na works yard, office yard, and East Division. Today, exercise will go on enforcement. And area will go na Poti will go. New road, Poti. But we'll go to enforcement.
We come up with City Council. Of course, if you see me at the last time we come last week, not so. Yeah. Shoot you no smart phone. We will come here, we meet the landlord now. Before we get the host. Of course, we meet you. Say the dirty, yana, make it clear. Not so. Then we also can meet the landlord. We go inside, we meet the toilet facility. Don't full up. Then even the toilet now in the room, so they come here. Who's that entire the day? Yeah. So we want for them to go to now, but they can see back today. If we not empty the place. Yeah. Talk loud along the side. The landlord now in the door. What the landlord go to see him? The inside? Okay. How you know? What's your name? Aisata. The landlord, Mr. Kamara, eh? Is it? You know the? You know what's in? Talk loud, I don't understand. Now you work for him. Okay, so we become, tell and say, we put sticker on. What is sticker we put the last time? We put sticker on for the toilet facility. We don't full up, we don't mess up. So we get a warning for 3 days from last week. Remember also? Fine. So one note about, we don't empty the place. The toilet, you don't empty them. We'll not go in the back. So as you can see, so this is Mr. Kamara house where we can the last time we get a sticker, we get a warning for later in 3 days time for trying to empty the facility. So as you can see now, so now the compound is where the toilet they so it messed up, people they live inside here. You understand? You don't do nothing. Absolutely nothing not do as well as you see so right now.
Good morning. This is Freetown City Council Sanitation Complaint Hotline. How may I help you today?
I work for the Freetown City Council and attached to the support from
so we meet them. We don't go able to we do on operation. Yeah?
Today, Mr. Kamara, when the landlord no dey. The tenants where they meet, na him then go arrest and Kailahun station. Usai then go question him and sometimes charge him with 500,000 leon fine or he will go jail for 6 months. Most of the time, people can comply with the arrest, but other time there, some people can want balance and find all kind excuse for resist arrest. Some man can even talk say na them wife or other person na get the property, but that kind talk day no go make you go scot free. Remember say the one that we tap na the house, na then this law go all.
And they don't make the slab. Now make them the one who they can fix up. The man say not today they come. This morning they for don't come. Oh, I know not say now no sham. So tell me.
Don't forget about the slab. The toilet itself. For empty.
To just don't mail them. I not really understand. I think this also the over this toilet joined from winner.
Okay.
This toilet to the over.
It joined from Muna. Where that toilet over and it joined from Muna. What you wanna be don't do? Wanna be ever report to City Council? No, not so. So now you get the host. And the wife now get yours. So when you wife get something that you get so go on for them go to the City Council, yeah?
Whether you na landlord or self you na tenant, remember say you for the check your septic tank and make sure say you the empty am where it full up. You can call 8244, make them give you the number for the registered people them with the empty septic tank where they near you. Now make we see what's in the happen at the CBD.
We're on community sensitization and also enforcement. Yesterday, we don't care so yesterday, we don't advise people and for clean them, for teach them. And we tell them, say today, if we come immediately, we will arrest them. So decide to come back to them for watch if what we been tell them if an idea to them. You get few people we take with the instruction we give them. You get some we not take. So the one we not take, we will get them arrested. If we not meet the person with the touch the table where they will go, they suspend the table.
Beaucoup people them can try for balance and fence side for put blame. So 10 days they can talk say na pikin do am. Remember say you the big one na us. Now if for teach the small one them for put all dirty in a dustbin, not for two and one side. If you pikin or anybody left dirty front you us, now you then go all and you go find yourself inside FCC van.
John, now we log the shop for me. What's the log the shop for? You go to cancel. I'm going to cancel. What do you log the shop for? I don't do the wrong thing. I log the shop for me. I don't do the wrong thing. Wait, where the bar? How do you begin at him? Where the bar? Where the bar? If we don't talk to him gently, let listen we and follow with instruction. If you say let listen we and follow with instruction, if you say no they go, any can way one can go, they can go. At this point, I don't talk to us as big man, I don't get your respect what he deserve, let's give me your respect and as an officer. Let's go between our office.
Let we go look what's in the happen inside the Metropolitan head office.
Right now, as we talk so within the Metropolitan Police Office of FREETOWN City Council headquarters. Well, actually, within the happen right now, we come with the suspect them, we na defaulters them, the areas them we don't go left sticker, and the people that will go do arrest them. So now they will look out so they inside. Well, right now, as we don't come with the so there, this man waiting up so, my name is Mr. Mansare, ASP Mansare. Na in the investigator. So as we don't call the suspect them, they can hand over to them now, and they can investigate them now for try for take reports from them. So based on that, due to them respond, that will make whether the offense how it is, that will make them charge them or they pay the fine.
I'm ASP Mohammed Ayman Sage, the acting crime officer and chief investigator for the Metropolitan Police headquarters. I don't receive any suspect here. On your job that we investigate based on substantial evidence, we either charge to court because council law say when it contravene council laws, either you pay council fine not exceeding 500,000 leons or you are going to be investigated, charged and prosecuted. It left to the magistrate to make it decide what he will do. Depending upon the investigation, we go look at the circumstance. Based on how now we can give bail. But if they not get a reliable source, definitely we go detain them.
Inside the next episode of Sanitation Patrol.
December ending. This one no. December. This particular one. December ending also. Yeah.
Good morning. This is Freedom.
All right, that's the mayor in time where we normally can get with him. He actually not join with today, but he sent with this video where we play. This basically nothing where he don't do the time where he did as mayor now the FREETOWN City Council for show you how best he done the time for control the people them for lay they go able for clean the city.
Well, Famulem, as soon as they see, mayor still they stand for the same position. We go hope for see if God Maxina in go be the mayor again, how it will help we forget the city clean and decent, because some of we now we pray than day for see at least the one great city will get. We all might recognize FREETOWN. We go look for see how the mayor they able to transform FREETOWN city for make we self the big bongo.
He go only able for do that one day if it gets somebody where they support them. But if you're not able to get somebody where they support them, no way, not the way we ever able to do that one.
Correct.
But we don't come to that peak. So what we could do now, let us just take this message again. For we consider them for be very, very important message for the election. And then when they come back for can take on a few calls then.
Okay. What you not do to we? Una pick we say what in man talk say no petisu. Una not take we say we not important people there. Una not can show we how for vote. Some of we will not understand. Why that for be? For today, tomorrow, mind you. Okay, if we not go able to do that day, if I add the time don't sort now. Electoral now. Who they now? Who ready? Now ready? Wow, they pass about to one direction. For say. Na so
then the vote.
But why that for be?
They know they can't see you now. Una they all mommy. They're supposed to go around at their host and they show now.
Not very European woman. I'm not afraid for talk to now because they for the who are ready for making better. Are they for that person?
All right, family members, them. Well, we tell Una Additional say this message is short, but a very, very important because this get for do, but then we all people there, then vote one for be useful to the person we then get forecast, then vote to. Because if they're able for direct them as this, we Mamaya, we Grania, they talk, it go fine. Well, in a time for talk and avoid these two what they call avoid vote. Some of them they cannot vote. Find one. Well, for the wrap that paper day, sometime now they is a mistake. So all of them things they are, we forget people them wait for try for the reach. Now them maybe they are their own place them. We know say we don't play video now. We see APC members them they do but just like what you say additional, maybe they're not able to reach all sides, but we go like for make them able stretch their hand for see how then they able for do this particular 1 year for the people them. So we know they able get Boku vote as everybody they prepare for votes.
Okay.
For rescue.
So as all that the members say the election basket still open. And we actually ask that you support we in the election basket because we want for cover the election serious one. We get for employ some people them where we get for pay and other things them. So please we ask that you actually support we serious one for let we be able to get the means for get we election coverage serious one. If you want for Batowi, you can do that through Zelle or Cash App. Yeah, where Sister Almin they put. And then if you want for do PayPal, you can search for Samakoma on PayPal. Please don't follow any link, just search for Samakoma on PayPal. And then you make your contribution. And tell me whether you want to follow call your name or not. If you want for do transfer to FREETOWN Sierra Leone, you can do that to MoneyGram, Western, any transfer you can make to the country. And then we can able for collect that one day. So you can send them to Fatma Tabangwa and send for we the receipt now with number where we can normally use for call. So please, and we actually they try for find ways for get money from somewhere because the contribution actually is slow. It's slow with the one that we actually they give. So we they look forward for see if we can able for get side for get money when I complementary. But don't worry, NSI will get money. We come out and tell you say Nayanda will get money. Yeah, if at all they want for let we say that day, but we want for make sure say we're very much open. If the person want for say let we say that day, we can say if you no one for slave so that we can still tell you say we don't get money, they don't give you this amount of money. Yeah, so because we need that kind of 15,000 now we need for able for cover the election proper one. So on our money don't the kinds I want for tell on plenty. Thank you for that. I appreciate you so much. Well, we can go to the phone line now, but before we go to the phone line now, we get 885 people where they watch the program now with 298 likes on YouTube.
Well, please, with family members, them we remind you for hit the like button for we because the number of people that really watch the program with the likes, you don't match up. So I know some of you just they relax, they enjoy the program and the information we meet you today now you corner. Please, the only thing we yourself they do for you, they feel say you appreciate waiting, we they do for you, they sit down now, waste time, waste sleep, waste everything, and bring you this information and for hit for with the like button, please.
And on YouTube, on Facebook, we get 286 people like the program and 364 they watch the program right now. Thank you very much to the latest family member. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please watch now this particular side. Osai by Boyes, you don't so. If you watch that side, you see the number today when 73508. Then they not to just number now the subscribers, the family members, the what we get. So please consider for see how best you can able for help we for let we go able for transform this. We want by the end of this month to follow each 100,000. That number they is very important for cover the election because that's the boost the way how we go on with the information them. So please, if you not subscribed, consider for subscribe. If somebody there where you know and as you watch every day, send a link to them and tell her why you need for subscribe to this channel. Okay, so we can go now and take some few calls them, from you. We take 1 minute 30 seconds per call and quick one. We not take boku call. So we go on the line and please when you call, make sure say you reduce the volume of your sets and then you make sure say you go straight to the point. Okay, we get 334 likes. Okay, 332 likes right now, and we get we get family members that we don't join me for the first time. Please, don't forget for like and subscribe.
All right, we go on the phone line. Hello, caller. Your name and who are you calling from?
My brother, you are some of you.
For waiting.
Because you don't already see. I don't see face na the face screen.
Sorry, my brother, I not be well.
Okay, happy recovery, my brother.
Thank you.
I wish you well and good health and boku money.
Amen. That last one more.
Okay. No, good health. That last one more. Good health.
Go ahead.
Okay. This voters education. What am I talking about? So now, everything more than I need them. Everything need them very, very much because I remember the time when I go to go vote for the presidential candidate. Nana Matini. And I would vote they get 38 of the 33 void. Even for them, they get void. So I need that education day. Now put that education they need for the better one. Okay? That's the case. Thank you.
God bless you. Hello, caller. Your name and who are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Mr. Kamara.
Mr. Kamara, welcome.
Elections, violence, is still not the mitigate, not the reduce at all on the side of the government. And me, I believe the APC, they're responsible in the sense, Samuel Kamara, the international community or Commonwealth or whatever European Union call for what sign the communique. If you mean that the Samuel Kamara, they tell them point blank, they are not the sign. And only will sign on the condition if both of them are committed to go to a national radio, they make a national broadcast talk to all the members. So that Sierra Leone is for everybody, for all and sundry, cut across anybody free for going campaign. Any party member who go destroy anybody in Ghana or go attack any person, let the police arrest them. We don't care what's party. Claim to go the media statement and then commit themselves. I think it will help the Sierra Leone people. But when they go sign communique, so they will not go ready for willing and do abide by that. But the government will do that. But in the first instance, we will make a national broker like SLBC. They talk and say, I not send anybody free for go and campaign, especially like a campaign. They tell SLBC member come and go pull or destroy, let the police attack her, not to we send them. And first say people will stop. But if that's not happy, it will still be continue. And the police they don't take side. The police they're not supposed to take side. If for do them kind of thing, they have to say, if they do that, we will get shot.
All right. Call and take part now the program as you get 1 minute 30 seconds. We sorry as you time to reach the setting of the clock, the timer, it drop the call. Call now and take part another program. This and now we are really bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly issues of Mama Salon. Well, We don't come and bring you plenty information. Adulai Berete don't come and give you some information, and we don't play you 1 or 2 information here. Where you self need for know what's in the go on at the country. That's exactly not in the go on at the country, and plenty things them they happen at the country where no sweets for me and you as citizen. We just pray for the best and see how people are able to go about their voting process. Hello, caller. Your name and which side you call it from? You're welcome on the show. Your name and which side you call it from?
I come from France.
Go ahead, you get 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Okay. You know, when I watch program in that country, I can see me, I can go thank you because it's really hard ending. Some people wouldn't give certain powers in that country, they just take themselves as if they're not demigods then. These people have seen anytime where they talk and that awareness, man, they're very annoying, very annoying. And generally talk to people as if, you know, they're not in the given life, you understand, and that at any time when they want to take their life and they take them back. Now that kind of way they just they talk. You know, they don't then they forget say they say Slpp, so even if they get for the next 5 years, but they get for come on one day. You know, because of time, let me give just chance to other people. Thank you so much for my program. Bye.
All right. We go quickly, and on Cash App we get Mbalu MD sent for we $50.45, and on the same Cash App Fuad Sise sent for we $70. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. This now for the election basket. We go on the line again.
Thanks to everyone. Hello, caller. Your name and which side you call it from? Welcome on the show. Your name and which side you call it from, please?
My name is I call from Washwood, sir.
Alright, go ahead, side. You get 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Dr. Sambua Kama, be careful because it's easy. The hot power is a bit money. See the campaign of the money. Yeah, from that piece, then it will plan in the intervention and the other contribution on there.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, we lost that caller. They call and take part in the program as everybody gets 1 minute and 30 seconds for contributing to the program. We have to talk about the things them where they go on in the country, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But as we always talk right now, the bad and the ugly don't overcome. Well, more especially the ugly and the bad don't catch cow right now as we approach the election, and we're not going to look for certain kind of scenarios, and then another country day we go like for make level playing field good day for everybody in the country. Hello, caller. Your name and where are you calling from?
I call from Villeneuve St. George.
You're welcome on the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Concerning this violence in the country around past March.
Go ahead.
There are times where you take something light, where they felt for sure understanding and something the other man they take and like say you don't understand, or maybe in afraid you they freezer. Then God don't patience them people are past mark. We don't know what thing for the way for make. Then people are feel say not to free, then people are afraid there. Now because of the country in peace, now then they felt so. You see, you call the people that don't patient, all kind patient, but then people are still the high life. This is really a trend into God now we country. Forget people that we know responsible for putting a certain position there. When are the results this? And the result to this is so. This law will pray to God no more at least. Let God help no more than people are willing before we so let people them before we. Because if not to that, this violence shall really continue so. A problem in our country there.
All right. Call and take part in the program.
Okay, we just don't get on PayPal 55.13 euros. We come out from CW. It come out from CW. A name there actually, but we could just call them CW for now until they tell we how we for call a name. A name CW. It just don't send for we 55.13 euros. Thank you very much, Michael, from Philly. Thank you very much.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you calling from?
Francis from Cyber.
You're welcome. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah. Actually, still a good punomona we called we could not get any government way irresponsible because then they bring problem to the other country. So and it's a way you take somebody away then take a country like in a social problem they can run. Anything they do, then they deal with responsibility. The people are even say when they get talk show, when they not television, the way how they talk is see they're not civilized. So then they do things and they think for say this way they do so that's something wrong or good. They just they do anything where they say this time we would do let the people appear away. So they pray God let God make them people get away from where they left that country, but that country a mess. I pray I don't want to pray so this time your contribution because I not take I don't go over the time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. All right. Will you take 5 more calls for wrap up the program?
Okay, so somebody just bluffed me now just now. The unbecoming Mrs. Madabio of Sierra Leone, a case of First Lady Syndrome by Dr. Fatima Babi. Somebody just tell me say he don't actually buy in. So it look for it and enjoy him. You don't hear this book? My boy.
Yeah. I don't hear music the morning. I hear you with the interview. This woman, it look like a sabi you anti bad.
Not it look like.
No, well, I know.
Okay, so question in a way I go ask you. Me auntie na Saloman, na Gambian, or na Guinean?
Okay, we can cough before Mike. If the one way sabi I'm confused, but you auntie.
No, not confused. So inside the book, you don't tell me who side them born now.
So I auntie so you just go Titi jog. And you're not going on the phone line. That in my program. Mike.
Yes, my word. So we pay.
Mike, you're welcome. 1 minute 30 seconds. We take out.
Well, I just want to tell Madam Busey, not to free people in the freedom. Now giving me a chance fully rule the country for 5 years. When 5 years don't done, and they pull and come out. Not to free the people in freedom. That rule they don't get up the rule. Play another one, yeah. And only one who they do bad in that country they. Only one who they continue to do bad in that country they. They all get for pay for that one day. And what they say to the APC is, also, when I continue for squeeze day, when I don't left the when I squeeze day, they then give all the data when I want, when I squeeze day, yeah. When I chief this election, yeah. No way, when I chief this election, yeah. When I continue for squeeze, those one also, yeah.
Who's that your old?
And well, they know that your old, yeah. ECSL they go pull like that today, yeah. And that money they want to not tip so, they go show outside and spend up. Yeah.
10 seconds.
That's what it's normal to pay.
Thank you.
No, I don't hold up the line, man. The time too short, man. Alright, man.
Thank you.
Okay.
4 more calls. We'll take 4 more calls. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from?
Hello.
You're welcome on the show.
Yeah, they call from London.
Alright, go ahead.
Yes, I am by boy. I just want to talk about the continuity. Is that okay?
But the waiting?
The continuity.
Alright, go ahead.
Go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay. What me want for say that the continuity we don't for them, so we just let people see don't die. We don't get for bring and come back again. Just like the continuity we don't for them, so don't for them. We don't will bring and come back again. But why? Me go say he go find for them go put like a monument na that place there. We go get the history but with him in the day at least for remembrance for we picking and we get for bone self they know say something in there. They cutting 3 days. You know, because I give people somebody me they talk say therefore the courts after the cutting 3 and plant and back. It not go be the same again. But if we get like monument, it go better. We go tell the history of that cutting 3 days. And that's not my one for say. Yeah.
Right. Thank you.
God bless you. 3 more calls. Hello, caller. Your name and where are you coming from?
Hello, how are you doing?
God bless you, my brother. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Alledgedly. They come from Virginia.
Go ahead. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Okay. You know what is painful? When somebody get endurance for something, when somebody don't strike, you don't fight for something, then at the end of the day, that thing they happen, they don't succeed. If you go lose all the confidence, all the effort, you go make that person when say relax, you don't go ever get that type of endurance again. And they talk concern about this SLP, they come one of power this election. If we don't do something, if we don't fight, if we don't do anything like power, let the people that come on power to God. Then why? If I want you, we just see not just a smoke, not just a smoke. One time I call it, I talk about the dream, one dream. And next thing I don't say manifest, they happen, and they see it today, they happen. Today we get set of people that will be say they get right for do things in another country. Today, we not today come up here now. They see people they kill them. Not today they can't kill them. We get people that will be say you don't get my success. So just look, but they don't announce pay time. They don't give on a time. They don't give other people a time. People they come out for go do their own way. For go rally their own rally. Then when they come out, they stop them. When they beat people there, when they judge them. I don't understand the people there. The people there, Papa God.
All right, we'll take 2 more calls for round up the program. Hello, caller. Your name and Usai you call me from?
Yeah, I call from London.
All right, you're welcome on the show. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Yeah. I just want to talk small, but this learn business with salon depa. The money we African Express say we don't spend for this election. Why would they go learn ballot box then na Guinea Bo? It's shameful. Now so one computer again for can do these sensors. Go learn back. What you do with your country? For go learn ordinary in plastic paper them na learn then they learn then they make them at some self. We get them plastic factory we can make them ballot box then they. Miss it's shameful. I see that guy they go sit on them public or them put a public lead and they talk all in French. House alone can learn box the 11,000 box them for go votes. It's shameful, bro. Then guy about then they disgrace we country. And I don't want me get for talk.
Thank you, my brother. That shameless you hold on to time. God bless you. 1 more call.
Shameful.
Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from? Hello.
Hello.
You welcome on the show.
Your name and who side you call me from?
All right, you get 1 minute 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay. A lot of violence don't they happen during this electoral process when SLPP they perpetrator. And with all lengths here where they go, when you look at the PPRC, the police, the civil society and the media, you know, they remain silent about it. If for any reason they decide for talk, if they no look at things from the green lens, they wear deep green or green. You know, I mean, for heaven's sake, then people here not go able to put on white or be neutral, for make silence judgment for the people in this country. But then get for no one thing. If the rain, the breeze, and the thunder not left with beloved cotton tree, then why we plan bad for Sierra Leone? Then this storm not go left them by God in power. Thank you, bye.
All right. The tradition will take 1 bonus call for tonight. 1 bonus call. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you calling from?
Hello, this is Joe. I call from Northern Virginia.
All right, Joe, you're welcome. Now the house. You get 1 minute 30 seconds.
Thank you so much. I want to tell you plenty thanks for all the good work. And I pray that Lord will be able to forget a peaceful election as alone.
Amen.
Yeah. So far, so good. I believe say Salon people need for hold tight and make sure say the ECSL gets with data out. That na something we will not for joke with, we will not for play with that. They know what in and don't do what in make. For the first time in the history of the world, somebody when they come by election, they go all the data they were responsible for the ins and outs of the election. That don't tell me how much they don't play games and they don't want to make the games come out. This year for come out. And at the same time, I just want to talk a little bit about them Southeasterners there where they go and beat the APC people. You know, war, we all don't taste war. Some people I don't know what's in a war, but they like today so the lawlessness done they all over the country and we'll get the buffoon president who say in a president, ex-president. You know, they even speak because if they're in favor of what them people are doing.
10 seconds.
This na a recipe for war because if you don't go kill people and to brutalize people at the southeast, you must not say the northwest desert and therefore start for do the same thing. It's sad.
All right.
All right, it's 1 minute 30 seconds. Sorry if they make a very brilliant point, but I will just take. I want for sure now something quickly because this thing they pain me. We're not to take any more call, but this thing they pain me. You know why this woman for go get this book? Then they can't bluff me like that. All right, so this one the reason why they put them up now. One of our family member now writes this. So the unbecoming Mrs. Mada Bio of Sierra Leone. You know, you see the vow. By the way, you listen to this vow. This vow and I ain't get mistake today. For better and for worse, I am. A case of first lady syndrome. You know, where he talk this word, so a case of first lady syndrome. Now, una wait say take first lady to now put her on her aid. Me first lady to not in me aid. Are they deal with una good one?
Of justice.
Yes. Now morning salon una to get bad at.
What's una thing there will make them barbecue?
When morning come, una need for the tell caretaker Bio say, Mother Bio, thank you, sir. You have done well. But then una bad habits here so una get. We get for the put una na public will give una mob justice. Yes. Bad that people them. I una want for go before. But for una them man them, we get for make sure say we deal with una good one. Then una think them don't again pass us. We get for cut out make am barbecue for una. Una wait for we.
You know, Shemepe, when I be done, you be with this woman at this family house, I just a smile. When somebody will know somebody, you understand? Somebody will know you. Why say no? Because the way how this woman they talk, there is no way you will get doubt. Because most of the things the way if they analyze now about you auntie, now like copyright, where they say you go photocopy. You know? When person knows somebody, then they explain what it is sweet for listen. It really sweet. And just like waiting, my brother say the book, as you see, I made it out, and now family member, one of our family member, they write this book. And for we now anything we concern with family members, they just like how they're concerned for this family house, how they're concerned for any issue we come inside this family house. Now so we have concern about them. Whatever thing good we then do, now we write for make we show the world waiting they come out from with family members. For tell you say we get good family members them. That's some of the result them this. You know, when you get a house, you get a compound where you get good family people them. That's some of the result them. So the book they out for sale as soon as they see them. Now your own family member, una sister, una everything. Now you write this book. And I think say important things them they inside this book where people need for know. But especially your auntie. You auntie. We like talk. We like when they all up and saying they feel good.
I'm just a crazy girl. I just like talking. I express myself more when I talk than when you give me paper and pen to write. You know, yeah. Yes, that's it. Anyway, we don't come to the end of the program today. 141 829 we watch with 409. Please like the program and share the program for we. Thank you very much. We appreciate us so much. Yeah. Until we meet again, please don't forget for subscribe to the channel, one for each 100,000. This book now by Fatima, Dr. Fatima Babi. Now here's this book anyway. Until we meet again. My name is Slpp, yeah, the freedom fighter.
By Bre Kablai from the north.
Thank you all very much for a like, on a views, on a subscription and all. Until we meet then, thanks. We love you also so much. God bless. We country Australian, where we call we are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Salam alaikum, Ramatulai.
Barakatun.
Please follow them. Una don yeri. The Africa Caribbean Festival don't do a This time, then get the festival only package when a $72 deposit no more. Yes, $72. Yes, $72. And you will meet up for day party 6 days ladida from December 28, 2023 so January 2nd, 2024.
The experience in Africa is a completely different experience that you will never get anywhere else besides in Africa. And especially with the Africa Caribbean Festival, it's also uniting not only African culture, but Caribbean culture as well. So you get to be immersed in both cultures and get to see outside of your worldview, and it just offers you a new perspective. So yes, I would recommend it.
I had a wonderful experience. It was so much fun. Great memories, great food, great people, nothing but vibes. And I am a carnival junkie, and I would definitely say that this was one of the top carnivals I've attended.
I would say you have to go and experience it, because us just telling you about this or you seeing pictures about it doesn't really do it justice, because it's like just being out there with the locals and just like experiencing the cuisine, just like talking to them and like seeing how they live versus how we live. You know, it's just that like somebody said, like we immersed all the culture together.
All you need for do now for go na them website when na www.africaribbeanfestival.com. Scroll down and select the cotton tree package when na the festival only package. Scroll down and see all what's in there on this package. Then pick between 3 and 8 months. If you pick the 8-month plan, click add to cart. Then you go see say now just $72 deposit no more you need for put down. After that, click proceed to check. When a day you go put all your information and agree to all the terms and conditions. Then select your payment type. Nine also. You just sit down now and wait for the festival ladida this December. Back up, we move.